Hello, everyone. I am the host, Maywan. Welcome to the online story sharing event, My 911 Story. Today marks the 22nd anniversary of the terrorist attacks that took place on September 11, 2001. Terrorists hijacked two planes and crashed them into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City, causing nearly 3,000 fatalities. The 911 terrorist attack not only caused panic in the United States, but also left an indelible mark on people's hearts who long for peace. Hatred only begets more hatred. Love, peace, and conscience are the keys to sustainable development on Earth. In addition to reviewing the 911 incident, today's program also invites several guests to share their views on the event from different perspectives and identities. Let's take a look at this video to review the 911 incident.
纽约是美国人口最多的城市，也是世界最大的城市之一，是对全球的经济、商业、金融、媒体、政治、教育和娱乐具有极大影响力的国际大都会。纽约还是联合国总部所在地，因此也被认为是世界外交的中心。纽约更被称为美国文化之都，是人们追逐时尚的天堂，也是观赏著名百老汇歌剧、饱览大都会博物馆馆藏的艺术殿堂。2001年9月11日，受邀参加第54届联合国 NGO DPI 年会的太极门亲善文化访问团，却碰上史上惊天动地的美国911恐攻事件。亲访团正在 UN Plaza 饭店的第34层房间，帷幕玻璃都是透明的。当世贸双子星第一大楼着火的时候，充斥着消防车不断的警报声。当第二栋大楼被攻击时，一团火球砰的一声，大楼所有的帷幕玻璃窗、水泥墙通通往下掉。两座建筑均在2小时内发生渐进式倒塌，并导致邻近的其他建筑被摧毁或损坏。911恐怖攻击走过21年，逾2977人罹难，成为美国人心中永远的痛。惊心动魄的102分钟，世界秩序从此改写，性命的消逝带来多少的惊恐悲伤。
The 9/11 event is a permanent pain in the hearts of Americans. It is not only a tragedy for the United States but also a global tragedy, and its impact is global. If humans divide and hate each other, from daily life to interpersonal relationships, from discrimination and hostility towards specific ethnic groups in society to competition between countries, wars or attacks may continue to occur and cannot be stopped. The heartbreak and sadness of the 911 event awakened people's thirst for peace and further reflected on the importance of love and peace to us. Let us welcome our first guest today, Ms. Aiju, and listen to her thoughts on this event that shocked the world and still haunts people today. What can we learn from history?
Hello, everyone. I am Aiju. 911 is a very special day. 22 years ago today, a shocking terrorist attack occurred that not only caused huge casualties, but also had a significant impact on the global economy, causing turmoil and unrest around the world. Whenever we see the footage of hijacked planes crashing into the Twin Towers, it still sends shivers down our spines. If people cannot handle hatred properly, it can often cause significant harm to countries, races, and individuals. Hatred in the workplace and family can also cause serious losses and irreparable damage. Therefore, the only way to resolve hatred is through love and peace. Humanity's one good thought can often save people from war and pain. For example, Mother Teresa wholeheartedly helped the poor and the suffering, alleviating the miserable situation and pain of countless hard-working people on the verge of death. The late South African President Mandela ended the apartheid regime in South Africa through peaceful means, laying the foundation for a democratic new South Africa. In 2008, Colombia, Ecuador, and Venezuela were on the brink of war. Dominican President Fernandez held the belief of love and peace, mediated and resolved a Latin American crisis of war, and saved countless lives. Actually, a good deed in life is also a manifestation of love and peace. For example, a builder constructs a house without cutting corners, just to give the homeowner a safe and secure home. A farmer plants crops using friendly farming methods to keep the soil fertile. The food and beverage industry ensures food safety to provide customers with healthy and hygienic food. Charitable organizations hold charity kitchens, providing free meals to the poor and lonely, hoping that they can have 3 warm meals. When an ambulance siren is heard on the road, many vehicles automatically give way, hoping that the injured can receive timely treatment. Other things like a warm greeting or a smile can also convey a message of love, making people feel warm. I once heard a teacher's story. One year, there was a hot-tempered child in the class who would always throw punches whenever someone provoked him. Almost all the children in the class didn't like him. He liked to make noise in class to get the teacher's attention, which made all the teachers who taught him very frustrated. One day, this child was punished by his subject teacher. After returning to the classroom, his classmates reported him to the teacher. When the teacher wanted to call him over to ask what happened, he unexpectedly clenched his fists and made a gesture of wanting to hit someone. The teacher had no choice but to ask his parents to come to school and then take him to counseling at the guidance office. After that child left the classroom, the teacher told all the children in the class that his behavior was wrong and of course should not be learned. But people inevitably make mistakes, and knowing how to correct them is the most precious thing. As long as he is willing to change, we should forgive him, not exclude him, still be friends with him, and believe that he will definitely become better. Later, when that child returned to the classroom and bowed to apologize to the teacher, the whole class applauded thunderously. That heartfelt tolerance was really moving. Later, the teacher often took opportunities to care for and encourage him. The child felt the care of his teacher and classmates and no longer acted coolly but got along with his classmates harmoniously. I really like a quote from Dr. Hong Taozu, the leader of Tai Chi men. The world needs peace, and only love can bring true peace by establishing it in everyone's heart. The current environment is so chaotic that people's hearts are also floating and uneasy. At this time, every person needs to change the world through their own actions. Even small actions can have a huge impact. Therefore, let us be motivated by love, implement good deeds in our lives, coexist harmoniously with all things, and believe that this positive energy can bring peace and sustainable development to the world.
Thank you for Ms. Aju's sharing. The story of the teacher and student just now was touching. The atmosphere in the class was originally tense, but because the teacher was willing to see the positive changes in the children and give encouragement, he finally successfully reversed his relationship with his classmates. Love can make us learn to cherish each other and coexist harmoniously with all things. The occurrence of the 9/11 tragedy in the United States seems to be a momentary event, but the pain it brought to the people on this land is long-lasting. Many families of victims still find it difficult to let go of this sadness and loss. In September 2002, the Tai Chi Men Goodwill Cultural Delegation came to New York to participate in the United Nations World Summit. 1 year later, what would be the scene of the Twin Towers collapse? How can we overcome this pain? Please watch this video.
2002年，我就跟着师父去纽约，也是参加这个联合国世界高峰会。那当然，911事件是影响非常深远。那隔了1年之后，整个现场的气氛仍然弥漫着当时的一个情景。那时候我去到 那个现场，那个双子星大厦的现场，那当然都已经停了啦。然后就看到周围的铁栏杆布满了那些鲜花，布满了每个人的那个一个对亡者还有这个家人的一些祝福。那整个周遭的气氛还是非常的一个沉重。那我们在那一天也参与了联合国办了一个祈祷会，甚至我们自己也有一个小型的音乐啊，一个演出，来呼应这个当地的一些民众。那看到我们的音乐啊，或者一些表现的时候，我们也看到周遭有一些美国民众。我虽然英文不太好，那透过使用视野，我印象有一位类似老奶奶吧，或怎么样，然后她就非常难过，隔了1年她还非常难过，然后听到我们的一个呈现之后，音乐啊，一些简单舞蹈的呈现之后，哇，她就一副那个很安详的这样，本来是很悲伤难过的，那一副就很安详的。后来我们实验也有去跟她聊，问问看，那她就讲，她是911，她的家人也在911这件事情当中，这个往生了，走了。那经过1年，她其实还很难过的，但是她听到了我们这样子音乐的一个表现、一个表演，然后也知道我们是从很远的国家过来的，那她就觉得很安慰。那当然，我们也是给她鼓励。那透过这样一件事情啊，后来我发现，原来我们不辞千里漂洋过海的来，其实就这样一点点的给这样的人们一种感受，我觉得就非常的值得了。我觉得这个没有办法用金钱啊、这些机票啊、这些时间来衡量，因为每个人的内心，在他这样1年都走不出来的情况下，还能够得到这样的慰藉我觉得这个是非常难的。那我也稍稍的体会到师父为什么要带着我们这样子走遍世界各国，不同的人种，不同的这个文化环境。那我想说，这个也是这个一个修行的一个过程，这个我觉得蛮重要的。
True love knows no boundaries. Taiji Men spreads the idea of love and peace, as well as blessings to everyone who comes into contact with them through cultural performances. Even if languages are different and cultures are different, sincere communication can move each other, making people feel stable and warm, and also soothing the long-standing pain in their hearts. Taiji Men Qigong Academy is an international non-profit public welfare cultural organization that aims to promote national culture and promote physical and mental health of people around the world. They spread love and peace on 5 continents around the world. The master and disciples are self-reliant and self-funded. They have visited 101 countries around the world and held more than 3,000 domestic and international cultural performances, promoting national diplomacy in letting the world know about the beauty of culture. Today, we also invited Ms. Manlin, who followed the World Love Goodwill Cultural Delegation to the United States this summer, to share her stories on her journey with us.
Hello, host and online friends. I am pleased to meet you. My name is Manlin. I am 19 years old. Although I was not born yet when the 911 incident happened 22 years ago, I still find it terrifying to watch the videos of the disaster scene. I hope for world peace and an end to wars. I am honored to have the opportunity to participate in the Parliament of the World's Religions, PWR, held in Chicago, USA. There is a parade event in which I will play the role of Hui people, one of the 7 ethnic groups of Chinese Aborigines. The 7 ethnic groups symbolize the idea of racial integration and world peace. In addition to showcasing the characteristics of each ethnic group, we will also send full of love and enthusiasm to all audiences present at the scene and in front of the broadcast screen, so that everyone can participate happily in this parade together. One thing that I found very rewarding was that we started inviting guests to the prayer conference a few days before it started. Although I was actually afraid to speak English, I thought that since the prayer event was so important, we had to invite many people. So I mustered up the courage to take that step. When I started inviting people who were watching our rehearsal, I found that their expressions turned from shock to joy, and they felt happy and honored. I was also very happy to invite them to participate. When they said they would come, I felt that I had broken through myself, so I started inviting more people. On the day of the event, I saw many people come to participate, and even the guests I invited came to participate. It was really happy. Doing the right thing really requires taking that brave step, and you will discover that your potential is actually very great. At this religious conference, I saw leaders from various countries and religious organizations participating in the Tai Chi Men bell ringing event. Watching each of them make a wish for love and peace between heaven and earth and ringing the peace bell made me very moved. I felt that the hole in the world seemed to be slowly shrinking. The leaders who rang the bell and those who watched our performance expressed their gratitude and were moved without exception. Although the doctrines of each religion are not quite the same, they have the same view on love and peace. It's touching and heartwarming. I hope every place in the world can be safe and sound. During the event, a dance group from a country invited us to dance together. Many people formed concentric circles and sang folk songs while dancing repetitive steps. Although we were all meeting for the first time, the singing and movements were very neat. After the dance, many people continued to sing the catchy folk song and dance the same steps. I have never experienced this before, and I still feel happy when I think about it. It's really like one big family. I hope there will be no wars, and climate change can be reduced so that every country can be safe and sound. I hope everyone can show their bright side by using their conscience. I encourage myself to be happy every day and spread happiness to people around me, help those who need it with enthusiasm, and keep good thoughts every day. Starting with small acts of love and peace from oneself can spread to the world.
Thank you for sharing your experiences and insights on your trip to the United States, Ms. Manlin. Everyone has a desire for love and peace. Leaders from all walks of life and religious representatives made their wishes through the bell-ringing ceremony, hoping to exert more positive influence in their respective positions. Tai Chi men committed to spreading the message of love, peace, and conscience to all parts of the world, using goodness, love, and positive energy. They hope that people of different races, beliefs, and regardless of wealth or poverty can have a happy and joyful heart. In Taiwan, Tai Chi Men is also actively promoting the issue of taxpayer rights. They have personally experienced the injustice of Taiwan's tax system and the persecution of religious freedom. The chaos in Taiwan's tax system is a problem that we all need to face squarely. What exactly is wrong with Taiwan's democratic system? Let's invite our last guest today, Ms. Xiaoxian. Hello everyone, my name is Emma. On this 22th anniversary of 9/11 attacks, I reflect with gratitude and condolences. I feel sorry for the departed in the incident, and I'd like to thank all of the partners who worked together to support with the recovery. May the soul of the departed rest in peace and may the living be consoled. The day after September 11th, Tai Chi men held a blessing ceremony to pray for world peace in New York. I believe love and peace is always what everyone desires and wishes for. Sometimes people wonder, is it possible to achieve love and peace? Perhaps some of you have a similar question. My Shifu directed us to respond to this question in action. In August of this year, my Shifu had the honor of being invited to Chicago, USA, to participate in the Parliament of World Religions, PWR. The conference, which coincided with the 130th anniversary, revolved around the theme of calling on conscience, defending freedom and human rights. This remarkable event brought together over 200 religious leaders from 95 countries and attracted approximately 7,500 participants. During the event, my Shifu directed us organized an ancient ritual of praying to heaven, bringing together representatives from various religions, including Catholicism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, Sikhism, and more. This joint prayer aimed to appeal to the world to follow their conscience, practice good deeds, and bring hope to our chaotic world. During the blessing ceremony, I witnessed a powerful sight on the stage as religious leaders and distinguished guests from various backgrounds came together to pray for the happiness of the world and all humanity. The atmosphere was filled with love and peace, leaving a profound impact on me that brought tears to my eyes. After the ceremony, I had the opportunity to meet many important individuals who expressed their heartfelt gratitude towards the Taiji Mendizi in attendance. From the expressions on the participants' faces revealed that they deeply valued the opportunity to contribute to world peace. Their heartfelt gratitude moved me significantly, reminding me that love and peace are present in every step of our lives. We have never accepted any public donations, and we have self-funded trips over 100 nations and presented over 3,000 cultural performances at home and abroad. We also hosted ceremonies of ringing the bell of world peace and love to awaken people's conscience and heal people's emotional wounds. Taiji Men was highly praised by President Tsai and 3 former presidents of Taiwan. In 2019, when attending our event, President Tsai expressed her gratitude to us, saying, "In the future, I also hope that Taiji Men, under Dr. Hong's leadership, will continue to work with the government. Let us use our positive influence and move Taiwan forward with continued progress. Let the world see Taiwan." However, our land was illegally taken away by Taiwan's Administrative Enforcement Agency. In 1996, prosecutor Ho Quan-jen accused my Shifu Dr. Hong, Taozu, of raising goblins, and he even falsely accused us of tax evasion. Shi Yusheng, a tax official who was forced to assist Ho Quan-jen by committing perjury, told a friend before his death that he had left a confession that could only be made public after his death, in which he directly accused Ho Quan-jen, who made the charge of raising goblins against Taiji Men, of being the person that led the fabrication of fake evidence. Legislator Tian Qiuxin questioned Minister of Justice Zhang Yongfu, stating that when a prosecutor can accuse someone of committing a crime by the look in that person's eyes, Taiwan will never be at peace. Despite of the fact that the Control Yuan investigated Ho Quan-jen's handling of the Taiji Men case and had 8 major violations of the law, and the Control Yuan demanded the Ministry of Justice to take serious disciplinary action against Ho Quan-jen, Ho has still been promoted again and again, which is the greatest disgrace to the democratic rule of law. In 2007, Taiwan's Supreme Court found Taiji Men not guilty of tax evasion or any other charges. Taiji Men didn't owe any tax, and the defendants who were detained all received national compensation for unlawful detention. Other religious or spiritual groups and individuals may face similar violations of their freedom of belief as Taiji Men. Therefore, rectifying the Taiji Men tax case is an important cornerstone for the protection of religious freedom and Taiwan's reform of human rights protection. The Taiwanese government has claimed that it is a democracy, and resolving the Taiji Men case is the best proof to support its claim. I am hopeful that the Taiwanese government would act like a true democracy, resolve the Taiji Men case, and return our land to us. Thank you for sharing, Ms. Xian. Freedom of belief is a basic right guaranteed by the Constitution, but the state continues to use public power to persecute Taiji Men, causing the most serious human rights violations. When a person with power chooses to blindfold himself and not distinguish right from wrong, it will bring deeper and greater harm. Nowadays, wars, diseases, natural disasters and man-made disasters occur frequently. News reports are almost all negative news. People are frightened and uneasy. What exactly happened? What can we do to change the situation? Let's use the video Children of Heaven to find some answers.
我从小在山上长大，记得小时候的我很爱哭，但童年生活却简单而快乐。长大了，忘记怎么哭了，快乐也变得不简单。日子一天一天过，想起以前小时候，外婆带我到溪边。我喜欢她哼唱的一首歌，很美、很干净的一首歌。每次回忆起那首歌，我仿佛又回到了那个最简单、最快乐的心。
传了一段寓言故事，诉说着世界上发生各种危机，如同现在的大环境一般。
世界陷入重重危机，天灾不断，战乱不停，疫病不止。我们如何挽救世界的命运，或是只能自求多福？
只要改变自己，就有机会改变世界。来自天堂孩子的呼唤，该如何化危机为转机？一切解答都在故事中。在清净祥和的天堂里，有一群孩子不小心让五毒偷偷住进了心里。贪把孩子变成了贪心鬼，嗔把孩子变成了爱生气，痴把孩子变成了太愚昧，慢把孩子变成了真骄傲，疑把孩子变成了多猜疑。天神对孩子们说：
孩子们啊，天条是很严谨的，你们看，那一颗散发着蓝光的星球叫做地球，你们必须在那里反省自己，修改自己。当你们的心灵变得纯净圆满的时候，才有机会再回到天堂。
天堂的孩子一个个来到了地球，他们发现这里蓝天绿地，鸟语花香。他们相信不久的将来一定很快能够再回到天神的身边。经过了一段时间，五毒让心迷失了方向，贪心鬼自私地破坏大自然，爱生气发动了战争，太愚昧放任贪图奖金的官员胡乱开税单，真骄傲引起一把把大火，多猜疑让大水冲毁了好不容易打造的家园。这一股股的恶气逐渐聚集，成为一个面孔狰狞的大恶魔。他从血盆大口中吐出可怕的病毒，许多人因此失去了生命。慈悲的天神实在不忍心，不断地呼唤着人们。因此有人想起了天神赐予的珍宝，一颗透着美丽光彩的良心。当他们安静下来，发现只要跟随良心的指引，就能帮助自己守护不安定的心。人们一边修改自己的过错，一边做好事来弥补过失。最后大恶魔没有可以养活他的五毒之气，自然而然就消失得无影无踪。万物生灵们又再次回到和谐共存，而改过向善的孩子们终于找回了最真最纯净的心，因此又可以回到他们的快乐天堂了。善与恶俱在人心，是良心让我们能够区辨对错、好坏、真假。在纯净的灵魂深处，我们都是来自天堂的孩子。五毒导致人心败坏，造成今日所见的恶果。解铃还需系铃人，也只有良心才能自救，让灵魂归返，纯净美好的原乡。
Due to the 5 poisons of greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt, humans have done things that harm each other, harm their countries, and harm the earth. In the end, it will rebound on oneself. The situation is turbulent, and we need to reflect every day. We need to modify ourselves and act with conscience. Only by gathering the power of goodness can turn the world around. The 9/11 event is a profound historical lesson for humanity, but it is also the most unforgettable revelation. The sustainable development of the earth requires our joint efforts. Let us pray sincerely and wish that this world is full of love and peace, and everyone is happy and healthy. Finally, let's enjoy this song Love of the World. Thank you for watching today.
Oh.